Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Eternal Strands. Now, as I was wrapping up the last episode and sort of cutting the recording, did I not look in my background and see the little quest icon? Anyways, let's quickly go grab that and we can continue on like normal. Oh, they're sneaky. Honestly, who would have thought to look up? Okay. Hopefully there's enough to do everything that we need to do. Oh, and a chest for us. Thank you. Kinda want the ironwood. What don't we need around here? Probably you. Cool. Lots of other stuff as well. Okay. Don't need to bother with you guys. Can I not break this chest? Cool. Bye. Ooh. It's a fancy chest. Okay. And with that, we can return home. Shouldn't be too difficult. One would hope. Hearing them fire off their special shots behind me. I still need wisp stuff, as far as I can tell. Winter snipe scape, whatever. Let's just head on out. Easy enough. Right. Consult with Dom.
One never quite forgets that smell.
Temple coal taking you back?
Unfortunately, yes. It conjures up images of stern keepers, hot stuffy vestibules, and ranted invective posing as sermons on the evils of magic.
Ah.
It was everywhere in Renland. The church has the nation in a stranglehold, and so I left at considerable speed. I don't think I really stopped running at all until... well...
Until you met the love of your life.
yes. I thought so. I still hope so.
It's been a strain on you both.
I'm sure everyone has noticed.
Need an ear?
Maybe. It's clear she yearns to just stay here in the Enclave, even if we brought down the veil. But I find comfort in the road. It has few preachers and no community dedicated to strangling out individuality.
Worried if you stop moving that it will catch up with you.
I suppose I am still running in a way.
Does she know that?
It's not something I want to burden her with.
She's strong in a lot of ways. Something to think about.
Right. Yes, I shall.
Just gotta talk it out, people. So I've got the call now, but... yes, I can do the rest. Not use expensive stuff. There we go.
It's significantly easier to do a repair than working up a new suit of armor from scratch. I'm going to go soft.
We could use some really intricate chandeliers to brighten up the place.
Casman would be happy. Though, I strongly suspect this entire thing is an elaborate ruse to get Dom and I talking.
It's not like her to run out of things, it's true. Is it working, do you think?
I don't know. The intentions are good, but I'm hurting.
I think you both are.
Yes. But I'm the one who's been following his dream of wandering the Maida for years. And the moment I say, hey, maybe we could do something else, he shuts down.
You're right. That doesn't seem fair.
It isn't.
He didn't have a great reaction to what you said, it's true. But at the same time, he was rather caught off guard.
Well, perhaps it was a little abrupt.
Maybe he deserves a chance to have a second reaction.
You're as bad as Casman. Speaking of, we should see her and present the fruits of our labors.
Cool.
I had a chance to run a test, and I would say our stove is cooking better than ever. Keeps the heat well, burns clean, a job well done.
Dom's always been very good at treating that kind of coal. Must be the Wren in him.
Hardly. No, I simply find my inspiration in...
I think...
Sola, I have an idea.
Oh?
Tarmakind uses exceptionally precise temperatures to work the metal, yes? Sometimes exceptionally high?
I mean, yes, but...
I finished Xavier's journals. He was quite thorough and talked extensively about working with the Halopire priests.
Nothing quite helps me commune with the flames like someone slamming a hammer into metal.
You'd be surprised. But I imagine Dom means the shrine underground. I saw it mentioned too.
Precisely. And perhaps we could lean on our intrepid point to investigate.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
They must have kept records. Samples, perhaps.
I really appreciate this.
Okay, am I going back to Upper Deneverin for this? In Archon's Hearth. Okay, cool. Great. Gotta do the grave stuff. Gotta harvest during miasma. Let's go hand Kenrick his stuff so he feels a little bit better about life.
I performed the rite, and I brought you the ashes.
Thank you, Brynn. Isla admired you. She would be honored that you did this for her.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye. And this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Brynn a thank you. And an apology for that matter. And probably a great deal more than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have stayed.
Oops.
The way she looked at me when I left her there. Never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child, no matter the circumstances. I am so sorry that happened to you. But now you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. If you'll excuse me. But there is one thing. The Ark in your camp, the one she wanted to restore. It's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Interesting.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you for what you've done.
Okay, more information on that. Great. Probably not
You
okay.
deserve better from him. But that was probably all he's capable of. Come to think of it, we all deserved better from him.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the arcs.
Still don't know how an arc brought us in here. Tell her we need to uncover its mysteries. The Surgeborn are clearly stronger than we imagined. Tell her we need to deal with them. Isla's devoted her life to the arc. Tell her we need to honor her sacrifice.
The ark we followed through the Veil. We have no idea what it was doing outside the Enclave in the first place, or even how it got us in here. If we're ever going to stand a chance of leaving, or bringing down the Veil, we need to find out more.
I wish I could help, but arcs were Isla's expertise, not mine. Still, I agree. That arc allowed you to pass safely through the tangles, where Surgeborn go to regenerate. If you're going to try to fix it, consider me heavily invested in your progress.
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
Okay then. Consult about the Spindle's notes. So much more to do. So much more to chat about. Just want to fight. Even Lane's got something to say. Jeez.
Dom, the interference I'm experiencing during expeditions is concerning. Is there any chance our scry is degrading like the ones belonging to the Enclave?
I'm still investigating, but my initial reaction is that it doesn't feel the same.
As long as it doesn't give out on us completely in the meantime.
However, I have taken a look at the Spindle's copy of the workings of Archons, and thankfully, writing is far more legible than Lucia's. And her notes are significantly less paranoid at that.
About that, Kenrick Stanold told me that Lucia wasn't just tinkering with the Ark we followed through the Veil. She built it. The Ark of Verdance.
That is quite the revelation. What was it for?
That was all Kenrick could tell me. Or wanted to tell me. But Sev mentioned that Kenrick had been feeding Isla information about a failsafe for the source. Could the Ark of Verdance be the fix she was working on without realizing it?
Yes. Yes! That could be it. Genius, Brynn. On my side, I dug into her notes. She was working on a way to fully restore our Ark for us. She was so close to a schematic, intricate, elaborate, masterful. And I finished it. Solar has the final design ready for you. Essentially, we'll be creating a power core for the Ark. Most notably, we'll need a special part, a bar of shaped coral. This is the final key for an Ark to be functional on its own without a Weaver channeling magic into it.
If we had built a power core earlier, could her death have been prevented?
She only made this discovery in the final days of her life, through researching all the Ark parts we had supplied her. Her research even theorizes that using one's own magic to power an Ark for brief amounts of time could result in death.
So she knew she was going to die at the Grand Gate.
She knew exactly what would happen, and did it anyway. That's courage.
We can't let it be in vain. So, then the Ark of Verdance is our failsafe. Your design will get it running. Where can I find the shaped coral?
She suspected it was kept in the Archon's Hearth, stored near natural coral deposits for its regenerative properties.
Huh. Cool. I'll go grab that thing in a sec. Lifting the shroud.
You ever felt like you couldn't trust the people around you?
A few times. But I try my hardest to rebuild that trust when it crumbles. Some people haven't shown they deserve that effort, so they don't get it. Is there something that's putting you on edge?
It's Sev, and how he was collaborating with the Eye behind our backs.
Oh? I can understand, but you didn't exactly seem blown away by the revelation.
I didn't have time to process it. I have now, and the more I think about it, the more upset I feel. Logically, I understand the situation. I can trace the weave of circumstance that forced his hand and led to his deception. I know he had no choice, and I've even forgiven him. I said the words to his face, so why am I still so angry?
That's a tough one.
It reminded me again of Udea. Will the fear and the manipulation follow me forever? Will it taint everything? The secrets, the lies, the subterfuge. The Maida may seem a balmy paradise, but in reality, it is a toxic swamp. Every fiber of my being is screaming at the prospect of having my life ruined by this again.
All right. It's clear that sitting around base camp chewing on this isn't doing you any good. You need a distraction.
Possibly. What did you have in mind?
The Axel must be overwhelmed right now. Let's find something to help her with.
I'm amenable to this. Shall I let you ask her, or...?
Oh no. You're coming with me.
I suppose it'd be good to catch up with her, and I'll meet you at Cassidy's Hold, then. See you soon.
Okay, I guess we're going back to the hold. Let's go quickly check out what we need for this other crafting material. Just the coral shaped, okay. The fact that I don't have 20 winter skype is just another thing. Any of these, there's a miasma, but it's not with the right thing. There's a miasma, but it's not with the right thing. I need a living creature in the miasma.
Brynn and Lane, to what do I owe the pleasure?
We're hoping that there's something you can help us with. Or rather, we're hoping that there's something we can help you with.
I'm not sure I follow.
I've been at a loose end, gnawing on painful thoughts, only growing more despondent in the process.
Huh.
So we're here to focus on problems that are a little more tangible. What can we help you with?
That is very kind of you. I've had a great deal of difficulty keeping on top of things.
Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
We're here to help. Like I said.
Right. I've got a petition from the scouts here somewhere. Let me find it. Arakim has been nagging me about accessing the Archon's Hearth.
Yeah, so we're
Its
going there.
stores of raw material could busy our forge masters for months. Now that I'm technically in charge, I'm loath to follow Kenrick's lead in recklessly sending the scouts into dangerous situations. What I'm lacking to make that call is intelligence on the Archon's Hearth. Our documentation is decades out of date.
I've already spent a lot of time in there, actually. It was pretty hot, from what I recall.
Yeah.
Dangerous too, one would assume. Can you elaborate on what you saw in there?
Technology was amazing. Talk about the half-built arc. It was hard to beat the heat. Tell her about the foundry. The coral was otherworldly. Describe it to her. Beat the heat.
It was only one area that was particularly hot, but all of it was dangerous.
I assume you referred to the arcane foundry then?
Yeah. It was on another level to what you've got here at the Hold, or what we have at camp. I can't imagine how many Archon parts they produced per day. While
Technology.
exploring where the arcs were assembled, I couldn't help but imagine how busy it must have been back before the surge. Archons seem big when I'm fighting them, but the scale feels totally different when they're attached to a scaffold.
Fascinating.
The most interesting part was where they grew the coral. I could feel the magic running through it.
It is a reminder that there are still lost secrets to be found.
Exactly. Anyway, there's lots going on in there. Do you think it's safe enough to send in the scouts?
Not quite. I still have grave concerns about the fluctuating heat levels.
I believe I may have a solution for that. A potion that will maintain your body temperature even in the hottest conditions.
We've already got that.
I don't quite have the equipment to make it yet, but the knowledge is there.
That's wonderful news. That said, I would like a demonstration to be sure they work.
A fair stipulation. Some sort of combat encounter in the Archon's Hearth under the hottest possible conditions. Fighting an Archon that relies on fire magic would be ideal to demonstrate the potion's efficacy.
You know I'm always up for a challenge.
I have no doubt in your abilities, after what I've witnessed you achieve.
Well then, I'll be back once I've felled a mighty construct.
So, hottest conditions with the fire Archon. That's gonna be easy to get. And it's clear at the moment with an ice. Great. Let's have a look. What does our ledger say? Archon's Hearth. Institute. Archon's Hearth. Archon's Hearth. Okay. Can't do that one. I need to do this one probably. And then the in-memory. Search for bar of coral. Okay. Let's do a quick run through. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Limnus, Axel's Arc, Arcane Forge. Where's the closest thing? Emergence Gate and Peeling. Peeling Maze, Emergence Gate. Okay, we can go here. Let's just do a quick scout. Probably continue more in the next episode.
The
but
Archon's Hearth once more. Wish Isla was here to guide me.
I could assist in her absence.
What the?
Brynn, what's...
Aurea, the scry has been compromised by the search group.
Oop.
Stay off it.
Compromised is such a strong word. I just want to talk.
Intriguing to think of weaver smiths and priests working side by side down here.
The preachers you grew up with would launch an hour-long diatribe at the very thought, yeah?
An hour would just be the introduction.
yeah, so it's definitely not around here. There's the emergence gate. Okay. This thing's the emergence gate. Good to know. Arcane schematics. Cool. It's insulated stuff. Oh, I need more. Okay. That breaks away. Cool. There's a little birdie. Oh. What's this? Rapture Great Helm. Okay. Cool. Oops. Okay. There it is. Cool.
Detailed smithing rods with Saviour's name on them. Lots of sketched out designs, mostly in the margins.
Doodles always help me think too.
Okay, then I need to get to the peeling maze. Cool. Ow. Hold up. Yeah, that stuff. I think this is the maze, right? No. That's the peeling maze. Alright. What do you mean? Why does it feel like this is the wrong way to go about this? No. What? Okay, I guess I'm in a different section now. This looks promising. Nice. Oop.
It is my region now.
Like I would tell you.
Whatever plan you concocted, it must be better than worked.
What the hell just happened there?
Murdered my friend.
Technically, I didn't touch her. It isn't my fault she lacked the stamina to follow through on what she said.
I must be getting close to where the other sword-shaped bars. Will the Surgeborn know our plan when I pick it up? I guess that's a nice way to take.
Okay. So if she's reacting to me being around here, surely what I'm looking for. Oh, didn't drink the potion. Shoot. Ah, there it is.
Bar-shaped girl. You and I have such similar tastes in pleasure. Whatever you're planning to do with that is nothing compared to what we could accomplish if we put our minds to it.
I can manage well enough on my own.
Still need to search the peeling maze.
So much more than manage.
That's not what I want to face. Peeling maze needs. Whoops. Not meaning to come up to you. There it is. Great.
Is that bottled magma?
I've got one. I can't believe it's still warm. And you can feel the magic pulsing through it.
I wonder if proximity to the coral has affected it in some way.
Okay. That's
That's all I'm going to find down here. Get your research hat ready, Lane. There's a lot.
I do not need a hat.
it's not what we were talking about. Okay. Anyways. Getting a little bit upset about things. Doggo's dead. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'll get back to camp in a sec. But until then, I shall see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.